Welcome to this brief video tour of the Portales site. We will look at how to navigate the course dashboard, complete assignments, check your grades, and use other study tools. When you log in to the Portales site, you will see the course dashboard. This is where you can find course assignments, notifications, announcements, as well as other study tools. In the assignments area, there is a list of upcoming due dates. Click on a particular due date to see the topic or topics that you will study for that day. Since the activities are organized by topic as well as due date, this assignments area functions as an interactive table of contents for your textbook. Typically, there is also an estimate of how much time it will take you to complete the work for each due date. When you are ready to get started on a particular due date, click the Start button. In the Contextos strand, choose between an interactive hotspot presentation of the content or a video presentation. In the hotspot, hover over the illustration to select a bite-sized chunk of the lesson's vocabulary. Choose between displaying the English or Spanish translation of the vocabulary. In the video presentation, simply sit back and watch as the video zooms in and out of the lesson vocabulary. As you work on your assignments, you can click on Info for more information about the activity and to open the online dictionary and vocabulary tools. You can also click on the page numbers here to open the vText to that section of the lesson. Certain listening activities have speed controls that allow you to determine how quickly the material will be presented to you. If your instructor has enabled the Help Request feature, you can click on Ask your instructor to submit a question about the material. Finally, click on Next Activity to move to the next assigned activity. When you are working on a practice activity that requires you to select or fill in answers, notice that you can save your work and come back later to finish it. If you are doing a writing activity and need to include a written accent or special punctuation, use the expandable toolbar inside of the entry field. When you have completed an activity, click Submit. Many activities on the site will be scored instantly. If your instructor allows you to have more than one attempt on an activity, you can click Retry, fix any incorrect answers, and submit the activity again. If you are satisfied with your score, even if you have additional attempts available, you can choose Accept and then move on to the next activity. Notice that the Progress menu opens on the left of the screen and shows you how you're progressing through the material on a particular topic. The activities are organized into a logical progression that starts with exploring the topic, then learning about it in more detail, followed by practicing it, then using it to communicate, and finally, doing a self-check to see how well you understand the topic. Along the way, there are tools to help you see how well you're doing. When you complete the Learn activities and the Self-check activities, you will see a graphic that looks like a wheel. This shows you if you have mastered the material or if you still need more study. Notice the link to additional practice. When you return to the course dashboard, you will see a progress report indicating how many activities still need to be completed for a particular due date, as well as what percentage of the work is already done. After a due date passes, you can access the material by clicking on Previous Due Dates. In addition to the assignments area of the course dashboard, you also have notifications and announcements. Notifications are messages about things that have happened in the course, such as when your instructor responds to one of your help requests. Announcements are messages that your instructor posts to all students in the course. If an important announcement is posted for you to read on a particular day, it will appear across the middle of the screen, such as this one about a quiz. To read a notification or announcement, simply click to open it, then click Return to go back to the main dashboard. Below the announcements, you have a link to the online dictionary and vocabulary tools. There are 5 areas of the main menu: the dashboard, assignments, grades, learning tools, and communication. In grades, you can check an overview of your work on the site or click on Scores to review exactly how you did on each assigned activity. The overview page shows you how you're doing overall. On the scores page, you can see every detail about each activity you completed on the site. Since there are a lot of activities, you can use the search tools at the top to filter the grades. The course calendar allows you to look at a summary of what is assigned by month. Typically, you will also see an estimate of how long it will take you to complete the work for each due date. The main menu has several study tools for you to explore. Under Assignments, click on Activities to see a complete list of all of the Portales activities organized by chapter and strand. A toggle button at the right allows you to move between only assigned activities and all activities. You can do unassigned activities for extra practice. Use the drop-down menu to move from one lesson to another. Click on a particular section of a lesson to access the activities on that topic. If your instructor assigns quizzes and tests through the Portales site, you can access them by clicking on Assessment. Any assigned quizzes and tests will also appear on the main course dashboard under the date when they are due. The vText, a digital copy of the entire Portales textbook, and vocabulary tools can be found in the Learning Tools menu. In the vText, you can use the table of contents to browse through the different lessons, or use the arrows to turn the pages. You can zoom in and out on a particular page, click on the highlighting tool to highlight particular words, or the note tool to add your own notes. In Vocabulary Tools, choose a lesson that you want to work on, select a particular category or categories of vocabulary you wish to practice, then click on flashcards to practice the vocabulary from Spanish to English or English to Spanish. When you indicate that you don't know a word yet, the program will continue to recycle that flashcard until you know it. The Vocabulary Tools area also includes an option to print the vocabulary in a list format. Now that we have explored the main menu, let's take a look at the items at the top of the screen. If your instructor has enabled the live chat feature to be always available, you can click on chat to see who is active on the site. Then click on someone's name to send them a message or to start an audio or video chat. If you need any technical assistance while using the Portales site, click on Help and choose Main Help Page to open the Portales Tech Support site. The how-to videos can be very helpful if you need to remember how to do specific things on the site, such as how to submit assignments or how to complete a partner chat activity. Also under Help, you will find a link to the Student User Guide for Portales, and a place where you can review any tech support requests you may have submitted. This concludes our brief video tour of the Portales site. Now you are ready to get started.